discuss another academic topic. Before we get started today, I would like to remind you to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. It is absolutely imperative for you to subscribe to the video to keep up with the academic discussions. Okay, let's get started. Today, I am discussing the key elements of a dissertation prospectus. Have you ever started a research project and you were not sure of where to start? Every good proposal should start with a prospectus. A prospectus is a guide that is used to help direct the proposal and dissertation project. A prospectus normally has about 12 key sections. Those sections include introduction, background, theoretical framework, literature review, problem statement, sample and location, research questions, methodology, purpose statement, data collection, data analysis, and the ethical concerns. Now, the first 5 sections of the prospectus focuses on defining the gap or the need for the research study, which is necessary to direct the study. The research should also be guided by the researcher's passion, because if you're not 100% sure that you're interested in conducting the study, it could delay the process because you really may decide you don't want to write it. And it'll slow down the process and delay you from earning your degree. So most importantly, never start a research project that you are not 100% sure about conducting. The first section is the introduction, and the introduction discusses the topic from a broad perspective. It should discuss how things has changed over the years from a broad scope. This section should also state a clearly written focus statement. The introduction is the most important section because every section will align with the focus statement that is written in the introduction. The next section is the background section. The background section allows the researcher an opportunity to discuss the history of the problem that is found in the literature based on how the problem started. The theoretical framework section simply states the model of the theory that you plan to use to guide the study. The very first sentence in the paragraph should start with you stating the type of model that you plan to use. For instance, a leadership model. The literature review is the next section, and it should include 8 to 10 things that should have focused the study. Okay, each of these things in the literature review should include a citation or citations that you can use later when writing chapter 2. So don't forget to include the citations. The problem statement section should include the problem statement in the very first sentence. That section should also include the population of the problem within the section. The importance of addressing the problem should also be discussed. Okay, that includes the first 5 sections of the prospectus. So please keep in mind that those sections are geared towards the gap. Okay? So now, the next section is the research question. The research question simply gives the researcher an opportunity to provide the research questions that will help you to answer the problem of the study. The next section is the significance of the study. Within this section, you should start with the significance of the study. Then discuss why you are conducting the study. Really draw in the reader, because this is your opportunity to state why the study is important. It is also necessary for you to discuss the information that you have learned so far in the literature that relates to the study that you are conducting. The next section is the rationale for the methodology. The rationale for the methodology section should discuss the type of study, whether it be a qualitative study or a quantitative study. This is your opportunity to discuss it here. Discuss how you plan to collect the data is also necessary, along with the types of data that you will be collecting. The nature of the study is the next section. Okay, the nature of the study should include a discussion of the method that you plan to use, as well as how it is a good fit for the study. The next section is the purpose of the study. You probably know by now I'm gonna say that it should start with you stating the purpose of the study. Within the next sentence, it is important that you include the research method design that you plan to use, along with the population and the geographic location. Now, the next section is the sources of data. The sources of data section includes a discussion of the instruments and the material that the researcher plans to use to conduct the study. The following section includes the data collection. Now, this gives you an opportunity for you to include the method you plan to use to measure the data, along with how the data will either explore, investigate, examine, or etc. The data must support the need. Data analysis procedure is next. And within that section, it allows you an opportunity to discuss how you plan to analyze the data, whether it be using a statistical software or if you're triangulating, you may be doing a qualitative study. So you can do either one. Quantitative or qualitative should be discussed in this section. The last section is the ethical consideration section. This is your opportunity as a researcher to tell the participants how you plan to protect their information, along with letting them know it's okay if you decide to step away from the researcher. If you think that this video was interesting and you learned a lot, tune in later this week for more topics on academic research. Please make sure to click the subscribe button below. And also, you can learn more about me at my website at rolandaanderson.com. Thanks for watching. Hope you come back. Bye.